Welcome to another episode of Please Delete This.
Hold on.
I can't.
Go ahead, man.
I was hoping it was Labor Day weekend.
I was ready.
All right, I'm not. I'm sorry. We gotta look at Labor Day now. Well, I guess you could start. You don't need me.
Boom, 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 boom,
Yeah,
boom,
we're good to go.
boom,
September.
boom,
I'm gonna
boom.
I'm gonna interrupt you though. Yeah, that first game is September 11th.
Wow. Okay. Front and center. I'm ready for the season, but the playoffs. Oh, well, wait till we pod. 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 Wait till we. Wait till we pod.
Bing bing ow, bing ow, bing 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 wow.
I wasn't ready.
You always gotta be. When you see somebody going, you gotta be. Oh, he's gonna send it. He's gonna send it.
Pass it. I'm looking at Darren. I'm waiting for him to get it so I can get it.
I was like, all right, let me wait for him to start. And I was like, oh no, he passed it. Shit. Oh, darn it.
We doing this at your party. We dancing.
Yeah.
We dancing. No, I want. No.
I decided what shoes I want to wear today, but they're not. They're like slides because I'm like gonna be super comfy.
We're gonna be in the grass.
Yeah.
Yeah, so comfy.
Yeah, that's the way.
But we dancing. Like, I'm not even talking about just like grooving. No, you want battle, Darren?
I gotta get some cardboard.
I ain't got that.
You get cardboard wearing a suit, a tracksuit, a jumpsuit, Adidas or Puma.
Thank you, Em.
Yeah, see? Set the scene. Now I know what I'm wearing.
Because I plan on giving people like a little itinerary a week or so before. Like, listen, you want to dress comfortably because this is what's happening.
Bad. For those listening, if you don't know what we're talking about.
You should.
Did we talk about it on here?
I'm not going to.
Why is
It's a
she?
private event.
But nobody know where. Oh. Okay.
Now I
I
gotta start from somewhere else.
No, you don't.
Episode 194.
Bing
Oh,
bang.
193.
No, Jen.
3? Yeah, 2 was last week with no video.
193. This looks stupid, Darren. 193. Welcome to another episode of Please Delete This. In the garage, we have Darren.
Ben.
Genevieve and her
Pushing
ice.
into my chest.
Oh, no, you good. There you go. Just don't want too much echo.
Okay, I understand.
What up, peeps?
Hey, friends.
Just seen y'all, yo.
Yeah, man, we had a really good weekend.
On the weekend. Shout out to Chip Douglas. When Stars Align. We were in there doing our... No, you guys. Yous guys is
Here he goes.
was in there getting your Sally Jesse Raphael on. Your
he
Ricky Lake
goes.
on. Your Montel
I
Jordan.
have my
Montel
mom-
Jordan. Montel
I knew he was going to
Williams.
say it. I knew it. I was waiting. I said, just give it a sec, Jen. Give it a sec.
Nah, I'm proud of you guys. I know I said it in the group chat, but I know, like, on this podcast, Darren is a professed, not good mouth talker, right? He better writing it down, but he does good on the pod. So I'm like, no, I don't want him to keep going and interviewing. A little slip. He thanked somebody for interviewing him, but
Because they asked me questions.
she didn't ask him anything yet.
She didn't?
No, it was in the beginning.
Oh, this is the first girl?
You getting warmed up though. After that, boom, no issues. Jen,
Jen was great.
she's making friends.
And you know, she didn't even seem uncomfortable.
No, which is why poppycock. Anytime you're talking about, oh, I don't want to.
Well-
You guys made me uncomfortable.
I gotta go.
Anytime she talk about, no, I'm not good at this. No, you should do it. No.
Yeah.
No, because I see it. I'm behind the camera. I see the interaction and I see people. You guys make people nervous.
Which I don't understand how.
Think about it, perspective, right? Say you are doing your DJ expos thing at a wedding expo, and somebody's just recording. Then they're gonna put it part of the compilation for the whole thing, and they come to your booth. You're like, hi, I'm Darren. I play music. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same thing for them. They're like, I paint. Hi.
That just means that we're the professionals. Jen.
Boom.
And then let's
Look at her. She's still in denial.
And then let's not
She's eating good away.
let's not overlook the man behind the camera who put together excellent footage of great quality.
Thanks, Joe.
We had the vision. I see you had a vision in mind. I feel like that's why you were adamant about
Yes.
you being the only person to record. So yeah, it was great.
Consistency, and when you package things up, guys, we're good, yo.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say it.
We're a team.
People can listen and say, "Hey, they're fooling themselves."
They're full of filth on filth.
Phil Flum. But it was good, and people enjoyed it and they had fun. I love it when we're rapping and people say, "Oh man, that was fun."
Yeah.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah.
Well, if you have not seen it, go to our YouTube page and look for When Stars Align 2022 clips.
Ah, yes.
I don't know what's going on.
Oh, he wants it. We want to make sure that it's recorded.
That was such a weird place to all of a sudden do that.
I get it. 'Cause after me, I was like,
Yeah, so go check out our YouTube.
yes.
Where you can find this episode along with the clips from When Stars Align, but you won't catch last week's because we had a mishap, henceforth the double checking.
I'm gonna put the audio version up though.
We should.
Yeah.
You know what would be really fun, but we don't have time to do it? Remember like our first time we made a video for Instagram and it was like the Trump thing with his hair and how it was our audio, but you put all those little clips? That was amazing and it's like my favorite thing we ever posted.
Yo, that was simpler times. Oh my god.
Like when you said, like when I said he looked like a half-eaten blow pop, and then you put the blow pop. If you've got time, scroll all the way to like our first post, literally like Instagram.
God. Yeah, the things you do when you don't have video. Yeah, that's fun. Oh man.
So if we had time to do that for the whole 2 hours, that'd be an amazing
It's so
video.
much work. No,
but
no.
it's, yeah. That's why I said we won't do it. But
If any dedicated fan wants to do it for free, feel free to do it.
knock your selfie out.
Oh man.
Great
Standouts from When Stars Align for you guys?
The performances. I was very happy to see our dear friend Boxana.
Yeah.
The young lady that raps for the first time.
That was
performed
great.
For the first time.
That was like
Yeah,
my
yeah.
I wish I
favorite,
can remember her name, but it was a young, I'll say teenager that it was her
He
first.
said she was 12 or 13.
Yeah, very young, preteen, and she killed it. She got up there, she killed the whole thing. So,
And she didn't know she was going to perform until that day, right? Chip had just met her that day?
Yeah.
Man.
imagine, this is where it starts for her. This is like the beginning of her journey,
Oh, I love
and
it.
we got to see it. So definitely dope to me.
Jen?
Oh, there's so many things that were just amazing. For me, the painters are super impressive because I can't draw worth a damn. I can do a lot of stuff. Drawing is not one of them. So if the things I can draw would be stuff that's like geometric, obviously. You know, cubes and things of that nature.
Obviously.
Things with patterns. You know, I can color really good. But like drawing a face, how do you do that?
And it's weird too because you see faces all the time.
All the time. But if somebody said, Jen, describe Bim's face so somebody else could draw it, I would not know where to start. He's brown. I think he wears glasses. I'm not really sure.
You end up looking crazy.
Yeah. So that. All those paintings were pretty awesome. And then the lady, who drew the live painting of Chip.
Yo.
That was crazy.
Yo. Super fun. I didn't get her name
Me
or her
either.
social media. But I did get a piece of Chip. He was talking about her coming specifically to do that for the day. And the other live painting that was going on, Eli, that you had interviewed.
Oh, yes.
He was doing his portrait. And then the wife, of course, comes up, I think we should buy it. I said, I think we should talk. At home.
Thank you.
I'm excited too, but you know,
Settle down.
recession pending.
Not even here, just pending.
Right.
They talking about.
Shoot.
If you don't go away,
Oh my goodness.
And that was another one that impressed me because he said he had only been painting for 8 months and he learned on YouTube.
Wow.
The amount of people that got productive during the pandemic and were there. Like, I was shocked when we were talking to the other gentleman, the lip sealed, and he said they were doing it since 2016. Okay, so I thought maybe there'd be more established people, but a good amount, at least 3 or 4 that I saw, started within the last year and a half or so.
Yeah.
So look at what taking a step away from the day-to-day mundane work stuff allows people to do. That J. Cole painting he had was fire. And if you don't do this 8 months ago or however long ago, you're just doing whatever you were doing before. You didn't know that was in you. Ah, man, special.
What about you? What was your favorite part?
Favorite part, honestly, running into people that I hadn't seen in a while. Because the last time we did When Stars Align was 2019. And I think there were a couple of vendors that we saw then
Yes.
But they were just some homies that I saw in there that I hadn't seen in a long time. So it felt good being outside and selfishly interviewing people. Just kind of getting to know folks better. And then Chip, I always enjoy talking to Chip because his mind is somewhere else. And because of where his mind is, it allows for him to think of an event like this that isn't centered on one thing. Mm-hmm. It isn't centered on just performing or just art or just clothing or just whatever. And it's not for only the best of the best or the people who've coming from, this other state to showcase their da-da-da. No, this is this person who's been doing this for 8 months.
Got a passion.
If you
got a passion, you got to pass.
And then everybody is of the same passion, so we are going to talk to each other and network with each other and grow through that.
And even people who were there just in the, I don't want to say audience, but, even a lot of those people were creatives, and you could tell just from the conversation they were having with each other, just there to soak up some of that energy. So
yeah, no, very, very dope. Yeah. I can go to stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
That I don't mind. Packed club I can stand for an hour and a half.
That's a long time.
Yeah, that's if I'm sitting. If I'm not sitting, 45 minutes.
Cut that by 2/3.
But this,
he said by 2/3, not even by half. He said half is still too much. Go further.
Oh, but just the stimulation in different ways. There's art here, there's clothing here, there's jewelry over here. The young lady that you had interviewed first, Lynette, I think her name was phenomenal. I got to get one of her pieces.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed her stuff.
We got one of her pieces.
Actually, where is it?
We do. It's the purple lady.
Do you think you could reach that one real quick, Jen? She doesn't want to.
Damn it! No.
Was she?
No.
I didn't tell you to put it there. You brought it here for a purpose.
She didn't really move. She didn't even think about moving a muscle.
I moved this stuff out the way so the camera don't block nothing. That's about it.
Oh my God.
I didn't tell you to put it there.
We got this piece from her.
This right here. Actually,
Yeah.
And
you want to read that?
Oh, boy.
What is this?
Sorry, Darren. You can read real good.
Lanita LeBron is the artist who drew this for, and we purchased it. You can find her on Instagram, Lanita, LANITAEST 93.
So the thing is, this is a print of her painting,
right,
but she had the actual large canvases of the paintings that she actually painted herself, and then that's just a print.
Immediately drawn to it as soon as I saw it.
Yeah.
I know.
Purple. Boobies.
The divine.
Crown.
The divine.
Natural
feminine.
hair. Sign me up.
She has some beautiful, beautiful paintings.
And the other thing that I enjoyed was the fact that usually when you go to a show, whatever's on stage is like the center of the attraction, The stage portion is very short, like singers, dancers, rappers, whatever. That's very short. It's like 45 minutes to an hour. So it's not like your whole attention span gets taken by one thing. As soon as you're like, okay, I'm ready for the next thing happens.
Right.
Of course, when Trav raps at the end, that's always very impressive to me.
That's something that people, if you're going to attend When Stars Align, if, blessed to have Brother Trav attend and do what he do, you have to stay till the end for that, at least.
You need to.
You have to.
If you haven't been to one of his shows, basically what'll happen is Chip will just get different artists to just get up in a line, no preset order or anything, and then he'll just bring one item at a time up to stage, and Trav Black will do a off-the-cuff freestyle based off of what he's looking at and just keep going. That went for like 15, 20 minutes?
At least. At least.
Yep.
Yeah, and
it's incredible.
And we're not mentioning it just because, no, he actually spits like off top, damn near sounding like written rhymes.
It makes sense. It's not like it's just gibberish.
And it is about whatever he's looking at, which is it reminds me is very much like Papoose when he does his type of thing.
I was thinking like Black Thought.
Black Thought's a beast on freestyle too.
Ooh, can I have one more favorite part?
You can tell us all about it, Darren.
So when Chip was showing his opening movie clip, and he went through that, it was pretty funny. And then he had a photo montage of all the people, artists, performers that were there.
Oh, I know what you guys are.
So I'm watching. I think I was standing next to you, just watching it on the screen, and a picture of us pops up.
we weren't expecting
this
that
at all.
Like,
And-
duh, like we're part of the show.
And so I look at the picture and I'm like, oh, that's us. And people like clapped and cheered. And I was like, oh, like people like us. Like, I know it's stupid. It still surprises me, but it was like recognition. Like,
Like, it wasn't just a polite clap.
Right.
Yeah, it was like
oh,
a, you know, at the graduation, the kid that nobody knows.
it did feel like a graduation. Very much so.
Woo!
And I completely missed it.
Where were
Because
you?
you're too busy talking to somebody.
I was talking.
Yeah.
Dang.
I don't know who you were talking to, but I know who you were talking to.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, but it was,
Yeah, that was cool.
yeah, very cool.
I lied. I have another favorite part.
Oh, okay. You just wanna
Watching
be like
people
Darren.
take the mic from you guys.
It was such an awkward thing. Tell me about yourself. So I have my, and I'm just sitting there like, all right. Let me look around.
Shout out to cousin. She know this old girl, the massage girl.
I believe when it was Kristen, that was my
I'll just take
favorite.
this.
I'll just take the mic from you, right? I said, I know
All right,
that's
man,
right,
just do you,
sister.
I had
brother.
to keep that part in.
That was amazing. That was definitely the highlight of that whole clip.
Oh my god! And you know what? It's a spacing thing. So
Yeah.
because you were closer to them, it's almost like, "All right, fam." But
Yeah,
if you're a little further back and you're extending, they're less likely to take it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. But you know,
We're
we're gonna get there.
At least he didn't turn the mic off like some people.
But the audio was still there enough. Shout out to Sada, the dancer of all dances.
She didn't even dance there.
No, but she
Oh,
says
of
she does all the
dances.
dances.
I think instead of all dancers.
Oh no, the dance. But she dancing. She do all the dances. What was the name of the studio? In Your Skin. In Your Skin Studio.
Thank you. I'm like, I don't remember stuff. Don't put me on the spot.
Yeah, it was a good time. I enjoyed
It was
it.
a good. Please check it out on YouTube if you weren't there, and you can see everything that we did. Ooh, I burped.
You didn't say it out loud though.
Yeah, sorry.
It's fine.
Yeah, that was fun.
He's like, I don't want them to think I got COVID. It was just a burp. It was just a burp.
No, wait.
That wasn't a sneeze.
COVID fear is back, yo.
Yeah,
Oh man, it
it's
was a
crazy.
good cause.
Oof.
Yeah.
Now I'm not hip. I don't watch the news, so I really don't know how
don't
high
watch
the
the news
numbers
either.
are.
They said we just hit the millionth person passed away in America.
Jeez Louise.
And then
Wasn't it like 300 and something, like a year and a half ago? Ooh, wow.
And then yesterday, I think they said, I've not been watching either, but I just happened to listen to the news this morning. They said 600 people tested positive in Rhode Island, and it's going up. And
600.
Yeah.
Yes.
Every time there's like a weekend off or a long weekend, or some people are like, "We're out here."
And people was outside last week.
Oh yeah. They are
time.
outside.
Oh, wait till PVD Fest.
And also, speaking of this weekend, Dare dusted off the old turns.
Oh, I'm like, huh?
The old turns. Dare dusted up. Yeah, all right. Got
Dusted up to
another one.
45.
Blast from the past.
Hey, all
Gotta
you,
get that deep.
oh, y'all hip hopping in cats. Like, what did he just say? Oh, you
Here's
j-
another one that's out of sight.
Smooth daddy. Smooth daddy.
Bip, 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 bip.
Whoa.
Bip.
Boom, 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 boom.
All the other kids are like,
What?
I did. I had to lubricate my knees a little bit.
Okay.
Man was like, where's this going?
Oh man, I was so out of DJ shape. I was so out of like regular shape. My feet were killing me by the end of the night because it was last time I had stood up for 4 hours straight.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
You've really been out.
Yeah,
When's
I
the last
have-
time you spun?
Before that, maybe like a wedding last year, maybe like August
Oh, boy.
2021. Yeah. So,
Wow.
but it was all right. Got back into the swing of things.
Where'd you spin at?
At Top Club.
Yes, Darren.
My dear, I couldn't remember.
He looked at me like, was that right?
Was that right? So you were there. My good friend Jen popped in with Makiba. Shout out to them.
Keep it shakes.
And you know what I like the most about Jen is when something
God.
happens.
I don't ever expect him to be talking about me.
When something happens, like when you see something that is like questionable, you could always count on Jen to have seen it as well, and you have a silent communication like
98% of the time,
Yes,
honestly.
yes.
It's true.
so.
It is.
So I'm DJing, and Jen and Makiba to my right, they're looking out a window, right? And I'm not even paying attention to what they're doing. I just happened to look now. To my right is water. Sorry, it's this water, whatever that is in Providence. And so I look and I'm like, boo, boo, boo. And I like kind of focus on something in the water. And I'm like, is that a boat that's like moving through the water? I'm like, wait, is that a person on the boat that's also moving through the water?
Now, just for context, there's already boats parked on the water, but they're
immediate.
like bigger, small boats. It's like firefighter department boats and stuff. Like they're like city boats.
All right.
And then this other figure is a
little
small,
beep,
tiny boat
beep
with like
boat.
2 or 3 people on it.
It was like maybe 12, 15, like it's like some late time that. So I look at it
and
and
it's
I'm
not
like,
really water.
Yeah.
so I'm like, what is that boat doing? So I go back to DJing and like maybe 3 seconds later, I look back again and Jen is like now looking towards me and I'm like, and Jen is like,
He's like, was that a boat? I'm like, yeah, there's a boat.
Jen's great for that.
People on boat. It was like dark.
That's a weird time and a weird place to be just going by on a
no
boat.
reason. I don't know if he was looking for something.
People outside, brother.
That waterway is equivalent to a dirt road in the middle of a city.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
So, you know, from afar, like being in the spot is dope. I realize it's really just what do you call a deck, but like on a beach house?
A pier?
Dock? Almost like that, yeah.
Almost kind of.
dock-ish?
You know, it's one of those, but they put a roof on it.
Yeah.
And so it's like a porch on the water.
Okay.
That's pretty much what Hot Club is. And so you're on this porch, looking out the window, and I think they were brown people. That's the part that caught me.
Oh, really?
I think so.
Oh.
I was like, what are these?
That's worrisome.
Now, when you say brown people,
Like they weren't white. I don't know what they were.
Oh, okay,
but they were darker.
because you know brown is a people also.
Huh?
Yeah.
Like Hispanics?
Nah, they are brown.
They are brown, like rice.
Because I know in Canada they'll refer to Indian people as brown people.
I thought they were red people.
Wow.
Hey.
Not that I would call them that. This is why I don't know the term, because I would never.
Keep going. I want to see what else you got.
No, you think I'm gonna keep going?
I mean, I thought Asian people were
Okay. Oh.
That's what the Power Rangers taught us. I didn't make this up.
If anything, Power Rangers did teach us that Asian people are yellow.
The black person was black.
The black person is
Look
black.
at the confidence you gave him. now
The white people are white and red.
and green and pink.
And blue.
Oh, and blue.
Man, it was mad Power Rangers.
Oh,
It was a whole gang. No wonder they could beat people up.
yeah.
Squad. Just jump them. Power Rangers with Tim's on.
Stomping people. They get in the big machine and just.
Imagine you fighting somebody and you're it's Marvin time. What?
Oh my god. See, then I start to think, and I'm like, wow, I wish we had the ability to animate that. And they morph into the thing, and it puts on Timberlands afterwards. Give them the stomp. Oh boy.
Anyway,
So Power Rangers are racist. Okay, go.
Yeah. So speaking of fights, I don't know if either of you saw my story yesterday, but I'm a big fan of Clint Coley. Anyone who knows me knows that.
Yes, comedian, right?
Yes. And so I follow him on Instagram, and he posted a picture of a tweet that he had put up. I never forget, I watched my ex get into a fair fist fight that had nothing to do with me and got beat up.
wow.
Keep going.
A fair fist fight?
Fair one.
He was very specific.
He put it in caps. Fair fist fight. She didn't get jumped, okay?
Yeah.
Like, sis gave my ex the business.
That's one of my biggest fears. Keep going. Keep going.
That was the first time I ever told a woman to her face, "You don't deserve penis tonight," and rolled over. We broke up 3 days later. I saw this, and immediately I'm like, first of all, I ain't mad. Because if I got beat up, I don't want no dick.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
So
I see your forehead, babe.
So the fact that she got offended that he said you can't have no dick, it wasn't because she wanted it, it's because he said he can't have it.
Yeah.
So she just sounded like difficult anyway.
Yeah.
And plus she needs to like lay down. I mean,
A fair fist fight.
caps. Fair fist fight, got an ass beat. So then he put up a video of him explaining the story.
Oh man.
So they came out of the house, him and the ex, and she saw this girl that she had always said, "When I see you, it's on sight." So she walked up to the girl and said,
"Oh,
yo."
Oh.
And then the girl beat her ass.
Oh.
I said, that's hilarious. And
is he obligated? Was he obligated to help her?
no, that's why he put in caps, fair fist fight. Okay. Let you know, this is a fair fight. I'm not jumping in.
And fights don't last long.
No.
So that means, bing, 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 bing.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
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 Have you've never been in a fight?
A couple.
Oh, okay. So never in front of like somebody who
Much younger.
Yeah. So that's like one of the reasons why I'm like, hey, if you're saying something crazy, I'm not gonna like try to fight you. Mainly because I don't know for sure if I can beat you. I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna do some shit, hit you with a stop sign or something. But
hopefully I get the upper hand quick.
Right. But outside of that, if you got me, and I gotta go to work tomorrow. I have to get him beat.
With a black eye?
I gotta
hold a
get up
dope?
and dust myself off a little bit.
and drive home.
I gotta get in my people just see me walk to my car. Or
Pick my glasses up and shit. Oh God! Oh,
pick my glasses up.
oh, it's broken. I can't. How am I getting home?
See,
Didn't that happen to you?
Yes. I got swung on. Boom. But there were 30 dudes behind the guy, so I said, you got it. You got it. Jeez. What do you do? Jesus. Nah, I ain't fighting nobody, yo.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Nah.
I don't even know what would have to happen for me to consider. Like, obviously, if somebody's messing with like my family, I'm gonna try to get the upper hand quick. But if I'm by myself and somebody wants to square up,
Let's be judicious here, fella.
what are you talking about? What are you talking
Hey.
about?
What are you doing?
Hey, it's all a hustle. Hey, friend.
What are you doing?
Hey, man, you jumping around and hey, your best evasive moves.
You see, he's crazy. He just punched me
What is
for
that,
no
mosquito on me or
reason.
something? What are you doing?
Then you increase your volume so people hear that you're kind of in distress. Hey, man, hey, I'm gonna tell you one more time.
Your voice is cracking. Hey!
You know you messing with in front of the food truck on Broad Street near Roger Williams Park at 9 p.m.
This guy's crazy.
In your red hoodie.
And you're ready. Shit. Nah. I ain't fighting nobody. I be seeing these UFC slamming people on their head. No. One dude got kicked. So this, None of y'all know who Anderson Silva is, right?
I've heard the name, but
No.
So there's this front kick that I saw him do that apparently he learned from Steven Seagal. But what it is, weird. And we joked about it before the fight. And then when it happened and he knocked the dude out with it, we said, oh, Steven Seagal knows what he's talking about. So you imagine kicks, you got roundhouses and whatever, leg kick, body kick, all that stuff. So imagine somebody standing in front of you and their body is sideways, right? And they're jabbing or they're kicking like that. But with their back leg, because you're looking at their hands and their front leg, they just quickly come forward, boom, with a straight up kick under your chin.
Ow!
Yeah, that happened last week at the UFC event, and I thought the guy died.
Cock.
It took a few minutes for him to even wake up.
Oh.
So why am I gonna fight somebody? Why? You could do that. You just shut me down for a few minutes? No.
I was built for many things. Fighting is not one of them.
No.
it's funny because we were watching the NBA playoffs. Because once again, if you know me, I only watch basketball in the playoffs. It's just a thing.
And Price is right.
I watch Price is Right anytime. Basketball playoffs. Okay, take notes. So yes, when they take a charge, we're watching that, and Giannis is a big dude, right? And he's coming down, and then Horford just stands there, plants his feet, and takes a charge, and just falls straight back, and we're like, no.
And then there's a chance he's gonna do it to me again. No.
Darren, if I fell backwards, just without even being hit, just fell backwards straight on my back right now, we're calling an ambulance. Right?
Now imagine some.
Like, that's what we're doing.
So imagine some 6'11" diesel solid Nigerian, 270 pounds coming full speed at you. So to score baskets. After you, sir.
I know, right?
He said after you
Hey, sir. Oh, I didn't see you coming through.
Olay.
Sorry, dear chap. They were just
Need a lift?
grabbed by his waist.
Like figure skaters.
Yo, man.
Titanic, this man.
Yeah. What the hell's wrong with you? And they do it over and over again.
Friend over.
Nah, they different, man.
It's like in football too. It's like who is it? Marshawn Lynch.
Yeah. Stiff arms.
Oh man, I think it was one interview. He was like, I just run people over and over again until they move out of my way. It's like no.
Nope. Not doing it. That's why they get the big bucks.
Not me.
I'll keep my small bucks.
Small bucks. You ballin'. Yo, I saw an announcement for a show that got me very excited. And I think you feel me.
Oh, she feels Jimmy.
Down in the valley where the girls get naked.
I saw it yesterday. But I'm still behind. We still didn't finish season 1.
Why?
Price is Right comes on every day, all day, baby.
This is where I get confused.
Can I have one, please?
So are you not finishing because it's that thing you do where you just don't finish shows that you like? Mm-hmm. Which episode did you leave off at? Thank you, sir.
It was a long time ago. They had talked about the building kind of, but it was kind of like building the story around the girl with like where she came from. They showed her on a bus.
So you only saw like what, 4 episodes?
Maybe like 4 or 5, yeah.
Come on.
What is it, like season 3 now?
Not 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so it's not gonna be too hard to catch up.
No, you good. That's why I was surprised that you didn't finish. But yeah, for those who don't know, P-Valley is coming back. The Pank is open, fam. I'm hyped. That's one show that me and the wife can enjoy together. Like the wholesome family that we are. With some strappers from the Pank.
I'm sorry, what?
And then in other TV news or cinema. Sorry, Jen.
You have to nerd out for a little bit.
Y'all can't wait till I gotta pee.
All right. I will say Mother's Day was this weekend.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that was a busy weekend, huh?
Yeah, it was busy weekend indeed. Shout out to all the mothers. We didn't put anything up.
Were we supposed to?
Yeah,
We should. I guess we're a podcast.
But again,
we don't put up anything on any of the pertinent, like Happy Haitian Heritage Month.
And we were busy the night before. That's our excuse.
yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers who got to celebrate.
For sure. You're the only one that was here with your mom. Our moms
Yes.
are away, so what'd you do?
Funny enough, I did see my mom.
Oh, and you got
I
away
didn't see her.
with kids.
Yeah. So we did stuff for the wife. We did stuff for the mother-in-law, and then we did stuff for my mother. Got to hang out with her, which is always great hanging out with my mom. She's so funny.
She's so sweet.
So why you don't pick up her calls? Then?
Because he's a jerk. Because he's a
I don't
bad
like talking
person.
to her.
Oh my God.
No. I like talking to my mom just in person. I'm not good on the phone with anybody. So
You're good on the phone with me.
yeah, because it's like a
call him
2-minute
out, girl.
conversation. It's usually like a
No.
yeah.
I mean, we
It's
don't
usually
talk on the phone often.
No.
But when we do, we be girl.
Yeah, because it's gossip.
Oh my God. So mom's just got to call you with some gossip.
She does. When I am talking to her and it's like more than like 5 minutes, then she start getting into like the
juicy stuff.
Yeah. Oh, you know about your uncle? Like, oh yeah. Tell me.
Darren
Yeah, man, I love me some good mess, man.
Darren ain't.
I love me some good mess.
No
I don't
good.
care what you say, man.
Oh my God.
I'm ready for mess.
This guy's no good.
I am ready for
The
mess.
mess.
Say what you will. Love me a good old bowl of mess.
Oh my God.
He did the India Ari on you. That's messed up.
Yo, I got a question because this happened to me the other day.
Shoot.
And I got to see if like my temper is getting back to where it shouldn't be. Situation I'm sure we've all been in. You go somewhere to get fast food, Chinese food, something, and
I like Chinese food.
I'm a duck sauce guy.
Yeah. Soy sauce, I don't need it.
But if certain things, I need that duck sauce. If I go to McDonald's, I need my sweet and sour sauce. So when you go through the drive-through and you ask for it,
Sauce. And then you get
home
not even home, you get like 3 minutes away and you like to go dig for a fry.
far enough away to where you're not going to go back.
And you're like, where's my sauce though?
I want to know what y'all like initial reaction was, because mine, because I had gotten home, went directly to insulting their family members. So I just needed to see if like you guys got there, or you kind of gradually, or I'm crazy. His mom had nothing to do with it, but she got the full brunt of my disappointment and anger.
That is so funny. We were just talking about like going to like. He said he went to a game, like a Celtics game, and you know we talk about Boston fans all the time, how they're unruly and ruthless, and he's like, yeah, they say anything. He's like, go fuck your mother, and like we really had to dissect that statement because people say it and you don't really think about it, right? Go fuck your mother.
Jen, come on, this is a good segment.
Well, I'm saying it hard enough to where you can easily beat me.
Okay. No, but you're right. Your mother,
Find her, then
do those things to her in a violent way.
And I get to that point if my sauce is missing.
Very, very easy.
well, at least your sauce is missing. These are strangers just watching the same game. So I guess you're not that crazy.
But what's your reaction when your sauce is missing?
I usually don't get all the way home before I find out.
So you turn back?
No.
Oh.
No. I find out sooner is what I'm saying.
So it's that.
So it's more of a dilemma. Like, the worst is when you're still in the drive-thru, like you just moved up, and you see there's no sauce, but the line is really long.
I'm getting in. I'm going in.
So half the time it's like, do I go in, or do I just?
So, okay, let's take the dilemma part out because I really want to know what it is for you. Let's take the dilemma out. You're not going back. It's too late for you to go back. For whatever reason, you just didn't notice until
I get home.
you got home.
I'm gonna be mad at myself. I know better.
Oh, you put it on you.
Because I worked in fast food, so I know.
Wow.
So I put it on myself.
Wow. That is reasonable.
Women are better than us.
I don't know if that's true. I seen my wife when they got my food wrong.
Oh yeah. Oh. You're absolutely right.
Keep going. Aaron, tell yours.
I don't get like that upset. I'll just be like, man, and keep it moving. I don't know.
The worst for me, because at least nuggets and stuff, either like we talked about last week, eating it dry is like not ideal, but you can do it. Yeah. My thing is very specific. If I get Burger King breakfast, I get sausage, egg, and cheese croissant. I've been doing this since probably high school. When I get the sausage, egg, and cheese croissant, I take the ketchup, make a pile of it on the wrapper, and I dip the sandwich in the ketchup.
I seen you do it.
Right? It's a thing. I don't like to eat a croissant sandwich without that ketchup. That will piss me off.
There we go.
Because that's specific. There's nothing I can substitute.
Yeah.
I just have to eat the sandwich, and it tastes totally different.
So I guess I gotta find that thing.
Because that thing, I specifically say to you, and then I get to the window and I say it again. Is there ketchup in here? And that makes me mad.
So are you mad at yourself if it's
no?
Oh, you don't even leave unless the ketchup's in there.
Yeah.
Ah, gotcha.
But if I ask for it and you say yeah, and then I drove off and it's not.
Tell me the thoughts. What's the wrath? Come on.
Fuck.
Come on.
That's about it.
Oh. Damn, I'm crazy.
Yeah. So it's not food. It's paying for something I didn't need to pay for.
Oh.
This has happened like a couple different times just this month.
Keep going.
So on the train, my dad works for the train, so I'm able to say, hey, before I get on the train, I go to the conductor or whoever, like, hey, I'm going to Providence.
Hey, Mr. Choo Choo Man.
Pretty much that. Yes. Woo, right? Am I right? I'm just trying to get to Providence. It's okay if I ride with you guys. My dad's a crew dispatcher, blah, blah, blah. They go, oh, your dad is cool. Yeah, get on, you're fine. Cool.
What?
Yeah, that's literally all I have to do.
Train
Prince
plug.
of Providence over here.
Train plug.
But I don't like to do that if I try to do it before I get on the train. If I don't find anybody and I get on the train and there's people around, then I won't do it.
Okay.
Because I don't want to get them in trouble.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So I'll end up buying a ticket. Twice now, I've gotten on the train. I haven't found anybody. I don't know who the conductor is, so I just wait. The guy comes with the tickets, please. And then I go purchase the ticket, and he'll scan it. Cool. But now this dumb face, he's coming, and he goes, next stop, Providence. And I'm looking, I'm buying the thing. Not next stop, Providence. Next stop, Back Bay, whatever. And he just keeps walking, and he doesn't.
Oh.
So I've purchased this, and you didn't scan it, and I can't take it back because it says activated before you get on the train. So So now I'm there.
So is it one of those things where he's trying to hook you up because he knows who you are too?
No, he doesn't know who I am.
That's funny.
So
He did what he was supposed to do for Darren to be able to stay on the train. Not they were gonna kick you off anyways. But he just didn't come back and scan it.
Exactly. So now I'm stuck with this $12 ticket. I mean, it's $12, but still, I'm like, I can't even like refund this or anything. So, $12. So I won't insult his family, but I'll insult him dearly.
Okay.
Yeah, him. He's getting it. And then when I went to the movies the other day, I bought the tickets online.
Oh, that day when you bought the wrong theater?
No.
Oh,
this was
a
yesterday.
different one. Oh,
yeah.
okay.
I got the tickets online. Me and my date had a lovely date, and we get in there. We're running a little late. I was like, okay, here's the email. We walk in, nobody's around. We literally walk into the theater.
Yeah.
Not one person stops me.
Bro, I had the same experience. I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna do this. I may just wander in.
I'm gonna look to see if the seat's available.
That's what you gotta do first.
And then I will make my judgment.
Yeah, that's the new hustle. Gotta be a weekday when guys slow and they don't care.
Yeah. Oh man, and they don't care.
No.
There's no employees. We talk about this.
One in the front in case you need to buy one the day of, and then some to sell you some overpriced food. Other than that, wow. Okay, I'm nuts. So you guys are more composed, I suppose, in these situations.
Nah,
I
I'm
wish
sure
I
there's
could-
things that infuriate me that you'd be like,
I wish I could hear the.
Tell me, and you hold on to that.
Okay.
go ahead, Darren. There's things that
Things-
are
things
just
that
so
are just-
small, other things that piss me off the most.
There's certain things that will.
I hate
like, I go
repeating
into-
myself.
Hey, what? Oh, repeat. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That was by accident, and it was phenomenal. That was incredible. Oh, man. Oh, that was so perfect. Got him.
I almost swung on him. Like,
I would have been so confused.
like that fight all over again. Hey, man.
She's hurting me.
Oh my God.
Not that kind of repeating myself, but like, hey, Darren, can you write this down real quick? Yeah, sure. Darren, did you write it down? Oh no.
Yeah.
Darren, did you write it down?
That's just.
That must have been a lot of work.
It used to.
Yeah.
That would drive me insane.
Yeah. Oof.
Oh, the thing that really pisses me off the most often and the most is, I've said it before and I'll say it again. If you're on a 2-lane highway and the person in the right lane is going X miles per hour, it doesn't matter how fast or slow it is, but the person in the right lane is going some speed, that's the speed that's set.
Right.
And if you want to go the same speed as them,
Go ahead and join them.
please and thank you. Don't
Go ahead, join them.
don't get next to them and hold hands with them. Now I'm behind a wall.
Right.
I hate that.
So you're on the road a lot, and in that particular area, you might see the same. Are you noticing an increase of Massachusetts drivers on the road?
No.
Do you pay attention to plates? Probably not.
I do, but for the numbers. And you mean like Woonsocket to Bellingham? Like that?
Yeah, or even like with the 146 route. No.
Well, whenever I see mass plates on 146, I assume that makes sense because
Yeah.
it goes to Worcester and stuff.
So just in my regular driving, I'm seeing a lot more mass plates. And again, maybe it's me, but they drive very different over there. A lot of braking for no reason with no vehicles in front of them.
I hate that.
And-
That's second, yeah.
That's the one. That's why on the way to the airport, it's always jammed up. It's just no real traffic. It's just people just, hey, you going there?
And if you just, and the thing is, if you just used your turn signals, you wouldn't cause all of this wahala. Like,
Thank you.
what are we doing?
What are we doing?
Because you can see them in their car, like leaning over,
Yes.
like they're about to
They
switch
have
lanes.
to tell. You can tell.
You
Yeah.
can always tell, and it's like, okay, if you're gonna do that, you know, it's a much easier way than doing this to let me know you're gonna switch over. That little stick on the side.
They're pretty bad. And I know a lot of Massachusetts people have been moving here or buying property here because it's cheaper. If you're going to do that, you got to drive the way we drive. I'm sick of it.
Yeah, we can't have two different types of badness.
It's weird. It's weird. I can't. and they look worse on the highway than the Rhode Island drivers that aren't good at driving.
Yeah.
It's not fun.
Yeah, so I don't like that because now because the person that's in the left lane is going, well, I'm going 5 over the speed limit. That's great. Like, I don't care.
It's not enough.
You either either get behind the car, even if you're in the left lane and you're going slower than the car next to you. I can respect that because then I can make a maneuver if necessary.
Right.
But you've made a wall and you've chosen to ride this wall for about a mile straight.
And we're lining up behind you. We're all lining up behind
That's the
you.
other thing. You don't look in your rear view? If I look in my rear view and I see 2 people, I'm like, oh, I'm in the way.
Yeah.
I'd be wanting to hit those folks so much, but bumper cars. My friend, please.
Move.
Just move. Just move, please. Just a tap. Please, excuse me. You're in the wrong lane. Just a little tap. A little love tap with the car, man.
You said you're in the wrong lane.
Damn. I play that game, so I'll be behind a long line, and I could tell that there's no traffic ahead. So I play the game in my head called Who's the Asshole? So I look to see which vehicle is containing the asshole. It's a fun game.
Yeah.
And then when people start passing them, you see the dirty looks or people flipping them off.
And that's the other thing. I'm like, okay, you saw one car pass you on the right, which is illegal.
And you stayed.
And you stayed.
Yeah.
And then they have the nerve to be mad, like, oh, this person is speeding around me. Just even old man FUJAH don't do that, guys.
Exactly. Darren be driving through people.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Man, if I have to, I'll be on your bumper until you move. I'm one of those assholes.
I used to be, when I had the Corolla, a whole menace. I'm a much more calm driver now. I'm not calm, but I'm much calmer than I used to be.
Because of the Camry? More luxury?
No, it's my third Camry. Come on, guy.
So what is it?
I'm just older now.
He's still bugging.
Well, that's his problem.
No, I but when I'm by myself. If I'm with the kids.
I would hope not. Yeah. Keep the crossbow
Oh
in the
man,
car,
it's
Darren.
so
Not the crossbow.
it's so difficult when all of us in the car and somebody does some
And you
stupid
wanna
shit.
curse?
Not even curse. Like I want to get them back. Like if I'm by myself and somebody cuts
Darren's
me
one of
off,
those.
I will follow you.
Oh my
a
God,
good
that's you? I didn't know
yeah,
that.
oh man, I've calmed down a lot.
Oh, dear.
But
We've uncovered something here.
oh
I
man,
did not know.
I will if I have nothing to do or I don't have to be anywhere specific, I will follow you.
So I have to ask,
Yeah, how bad has it gotten?
have you followed someone?
Yes. The worst
Let's
go, yeah.
I love accidental shit. Let's go.
the worst one. I was late. I was late for working at Cox.
Okay.
At one of our shifts, and I was going, and somebody was behind me, beeped, and went around me.
Okay.
And cut me off, and then put on their brakes, and then went.
Oh,
That's fighting words.
Oh man, it was okay. Here I go. I had the Explorer. Here I go. Followed them down Route
Yeah,
4.
Explorer.
Yeah. I was like a good half an hour late because
I was gonna say because you said you were late already.
I was like maybe 5 minutes late when that happened. I went down Route 4 with him. I got off I don't even know where the hell I ended up.
He's probably going to URI. Like,
I just know I finally got ahead of him, slammed on my brakes,
Oh, Darren.
slammed on my brakes. He went around me and boop, 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 and I was like, much better. And on my way back,
I cannot.
this episode of Oh Darren would be
oh man,
the one that goes on HBO.
Yes. Yes.
I need
Oh,
the
yeah,
curse
the-
Oh,
words.
this would be the dark episode
This
of
would
the
be- yeah.
season.
They're all dark. Let's just be honest with ourselves. They're all dark.
in a way. Oh man,
In a dark way.
I haven't done some stuff, but now when that happens and we're all together, I'm like, oh, like it's so.
You're
I
so
had no
lucky.
idea.
I would have never
man.
guessed. If somebody said out of the 3 of us, I would have totally said you.
Why do you think is?
Oh, never. I don't do that.
Why do you think all my cars I beat the hell out of them because I'm always like this car now bless this car's heart because
We found out how he gets his aggression out.
oh man.
Because you would think, oh, damn, Darren, you got to express yourself. Damn, Darren, you got to talk more. Damn, Darren, you got to show your feelings. Damn, Darren, you got to go to therapy.
Damn, you do therapy, Darren.
Nah, in the car, that's where he's
Yeah,
turned.
man. Oh man, just catch me on a really bad day. There's sometimes coming home from Boston, I'm like, oh, that's fine, it's traffic, whatever. But wrong day, I'll scream in the car until I find you. Wow.
He's really a maniac.
Yeah, I haven't done shit like that in a while.
I'm very
but,
scared,
It's
actually.
just I could tell. You know, tense in the shoulder.
Yeah, I feel like I'm
it's-
threatened right now.
No, wait, no.
That's crazy.
Everybody needs their outlet though. Like there's always that thing.
So yours is sauce, his is driving.
You said sauce?
Yeah, sweet and sour.
Oh, yeah. Well, any incompetence and like, come on, just drop the sauce in the bag. And it's like she asked me in the intercom, right? Do you want any sauce? Oh, thank you for asking. Sweet sauce. Boop on the screen.
Because they added that feature back in the olden days when I first started in fast food. That wasn't a thing.
Right.
You just had to remember. Oh, they said they wanted barbecue sauce.
Boom.
You know, but now, so when I started going to fast food after I stopped working, and I saw them put it on the screen, I was like, that's so smart.
And for inventory, because not to say it's going to account for all 500 packets in the box.
That's true.
But
you can at least
that's how
count
you
it.
know.
Yeah, and order properly for the next order. True that. Because they definitely kind of, I mean, they still counted them for inventory for the orders, but it was more of like a guessing game.
Exactly. Like you get a little bit more precision.
And then people be like, how you run out of ketchup? I don't know. You asked for more this week than you did last week.
And y'all just be grabbing handfuls like this to use two packets. Nah.
Like, and sometimes I'll even specifically say, can I have one sweet and sour? Because I hate when I have the extra packet.
Right.
What do you do with it?
I'm not saving it.
It's either you feel like a hoarder when you keep it, but you're like, I might need it for the day when they forget my sauce.
Right.
And then when the day they do forget your sauce, you don't want to use that because you're like,
How long I had that for?
when did I get that?
Yeah.
I want nuggets now.
Yeah, me too, actually.
On the way home, get you some.
I got a date on Saturday. We're getting chicken, so I'm excited.
Date on Saturday, you're getting chicken. Tell me more.
No.
Yo, what's up?
I've said too much.
I said too much already.
Where you going? Who's the date with?
Well, the date's with my darling. What are
It
you
could
trying to
be
get me in
with one of
trouble?
your girlfriends. You never know.
No.
All right, so where y'all going to get chicken?
The Abbey in Providence.
The
I just
Abbey.
plugged them.
Downtown?
No, Admiral Street.
Oh, I never heard of
They
it.
have great chicken tenders. We found out last time.
I've never heard of like a place having great chicken.
I
tenders.
know,
Oh,
I
sorry.
know.
should leave it
No,
alone?
no,
Okay.
it's true. It's true. It's true, Darren. It's true, Darren. At best, chicken tenders are satisfying. At best, Darren. At best, satisfying.
Yeah.
Okay? He's not wrong. Don't stop him. He's not wrong.
Okay.
I understand and I appreciate what you was doing, but he's not wrong. It's just chicken tenders. And it's a bar.
Oh,
But they have top notch.
Can I ask?
No, you can't ask nothing. Don't ask me nothing. I've already said too much. Sorry, darling. I knew I shouldn't have let them into our world. I'm so sorry.
Oh, he rock with the tenders too, or is that a you thing?
No, it's us. We've made
I know
plans.
that.
Oh, y'all both rock with
Is
tenders.
he like a
With
chicken
those
tender connoisseur
tenders.
too?
with those tenders?
Those tenders.
Oh,
We found 2 places so far with really good tenders.
Are they known for their tenders?
No, I don't know what they're known for.
course
They're known
not,
for being
Darren.
a bar.
Of course not.
Darren, that's
Of
what makes it
course they're not.
surprising. Who's known for good tenders?
exactly.
Knows of a place that has good tenders. All right. You're telling me as if why would a restaurant be known for chicken tenders? But why do you know this restaurant has
Because
good
we
chicken
went and got
tenders?
them one day. We were just getting like a quick bite, and we were like, "Damn, these are really good." They even had no sauce on them. So this time we're gonna do one with sauce, one without, just to see.
Okay.
Because it's really hard to get a good
This is
tender
a-
with sauce on
It's
it.
a Saturday date.
Yes.
You guys are living it up.
I wouldn't even say about the rest of the day.
Please. If it involves a documentary, I'd prefer you
No,
not.
we're gonna be outside.
You know what?
We're gonna be outside.
I listened to that little blurb last week, maybe like 26 times, and each time I laughed.
Which little blurb?
I'm
The
always
little
watching Precious Right.
The documentary. It's so good.
That Netflix documentary was good though.
Oh my god.
Theodore was the guy's name.
I still gotta watch that. Do I have to watch that?
your
No, I'm not
world.
watching that.
It's your world, baby. I would suggest you watch it.
I don't know.
I would suggest you watch it. It's very interesting. They knew Theodore by name. Bob Barker knew his name. He was there so much.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you gotta watch it.
That's kind of ill to be on the first name basis with Bob Barker.
Hello.
Wow, Jen, what are you doing here?
Yo, you back, Jen?
Okay.
And then people would come up and be like, did Jen help you with that number? Because he knew the prices to the point where he'd yell them out, and then people would say him in the contestants row and hit the bell and get the $100.
Oh, I'd be listening for him. That's true.
Yeah. He was that guy. He'd be like, did Theodore help you out with that?
I'm watching it. Yeah, no, I'm watching it.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, I'm watching it. Because that's interesting. You wouldn't think the show that's been on forever that there's like these little inner things in the culture and the whatever, the fabric of the show. These super fans that
What do you
just know
call it when
everything.
like a movie, a cult classic?
Yes.
It's like a group of people that treat this show like a cult classic.
Yeah. The diehards.
You're a part of that group of people.
I just
Hell
like
yeah.
the show.
No.
I'm not part of the group.
No,
I don't go on like
You're not a fanatic.
I don't go on boards and talk to other like-minded people and find out when you're watching. Are you going to the show?
wait.
Like I'm not that guy.
Other like-minded people. It sounds hilarious. It's like I want to find these like-minded people.
Jen, you're more than just a normal observer of.
No,
Price
but
is
I'm
Right.
not a cult member.
You just
No,
keep,
no.
no, yeah, we get it. Because you keep it to yourself, but you are.
I don't go look for Price is Right friends.
You can have a 2-hour long conversation about Price is Right.
I could, but I don't go looking for people to do
know,
that
so
with.
you
No,
just keep
the
it to
ability
yourself.
to do it makes you different than me
You're,
and
you're a
Darren.
fanatic.
Yeah, I'm definitely, yeah. I could be a fanatic. I'm definitely different from you guys, but I'm not like that guy.
No, that guy's different.
Then the people that they be online, they don't know each other. I'm not on their level.
You know, making fun of the newbies.
Look at this one.
She's at $1.
I think she's gonna get on. Look at that shirt she had made.
She ain't made.
Nobody's gonna see it, sweetheart.
Not sweetheart. Sweetheart makes me laugh.
What is something that you could talk about for 2 hours straight?
Oh boy.
Besides everything we do on the pod, because that's 2 hours every
that's,
week.
yeah, but that's different things. I mean, like one subject, nonstop, 2 hours, your complete interest.
Music for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's an easy one. Let's go
It's
deeper.
kind of cheating, honestly.
Lawn. I can talk lawn care.
Really?
Surprisingly for
Oh,
hours.
Bixby picked
Oh.
up on that.
And the other, you Bigsby nosy bitch. And the other that I just learned about it after renting the lens for When Stars Align. Now I can discuss cameras.
Oh.
So I went to a place in Providence that rents lenses, cameras, and also sells. And it was like, it threw me off because remember we talked about like Radio Shack and specialty stores like that going away.
Yeah.
This place, it felt like a throwback in a way because there were like 5 workers in there selling tripods and telling people about backpacks and different camera stuff. And
Really?
I was like, this is interesting. So I'm returning the lens, and the woman next to me, her and her husband are there, and she says, I'm so glad you guys are renting equipment now. And I said, me too. So then we got into a conversation. Oh, what did you rent? Oh, I rented a da-da-da-da-da, and the aperture is at this. You know, I'm in the low light setting. So she said, oh, really? Wow, we have a da-da-da. And then when I left, I said, oh, my God.
We could be swingers.
Okay, that's
See, I didn't even. I ain't even.
Because what are they using the camera for?
Jen, no.
Jen, is that what you use your camera for?
I don't have a camera.
Imagine if they went back to the
You got
car
one on
and
your
they're
phone.
like, I had the most interesting conversation. I think he might be a swinger like us. Imagine.
No, they're in the 60s.
No,
Exactly.
No.
Ain't no young swingers, bro. Swinging's like,
You talking swing dancing?
huh?
You talking swing dancing?
No, I'm talking about. I can't say because Darren's gonna yell at me for swearing on the mic.
I'm
So
glad I say it.
Now that's swinging.
I'm talking about dick swinging.
You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised.
Jen.
Well,
She said, Darren gonna cuss at me for swearing, and then dropped a D in your lap. Bow.
wow. Because he said no. Go ahead.
Wait, 2 hours. Did you already say what you could talk 2 hours about?
Either computer stuff,
Okay, specific though.
mainly networking,
Uh-huh.
or woodworking.
Really? 2 hours?
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh. Okay.
Yeah.
Jen, did you give yours?
I don't have something I can talk about for 2 hours.
Price is
Stop
Right.
it. Price is right.
You say I could talk about Price Right for 2
You don't
hours.
think you can?
No,
I swear, for God.
for 2 hours.
If you're
If
talking
it's a
to somebody,
conversation
yes.
bouncing back and forth about price,
There's
is
only
Right.
so many games on the show. It's not like you can't be like, oh, did you see the episode on March 4th? Like
No,
you
but
can't do that with Price
You
is
just
Right.
told us about a Netflix documentary about a guy. That's a facet of Price is Right. So that's part of the conversation.
Okay, and then what?
Then what?
Drew Carey really let himself go, huh? Like I can't talk about that for
You
two
talk
hours.
about you talk about specific things that were in a car, the features in certain cars at a certain year.
Yes. That you-
Jen, stop it! I hate.
She's like, yeah. She's only listening to it. And then,
But then here's the other thing, Darren. Jen ain't having no 2 hour conversation
That's what I'm trying to get at.
about
Anything. That's what I just said. That's literally what I just said.
She can't even have fun with this conversation because
I'm like, is it over? We talk about the next thing? Like, what are you talking about? Somebody can talk for
you
2
are
hours.
ridiculous. Meaning you have deep interest and you can dive in and have a long conversation about it. I hate you.
That's gotta be something.
Snacks at goddamn Dollar Tree.
I mean, I could talk about things that I do, for leisurely fun.
There you go.
With my old man, things like that. Like I could talk about what we've done outside or whatever.
For 2 hours?
Probably.
Really?
We've done a lot of fun stuff. I just don't talk about it.
Because you're not on a podcast or anything.
Because we don't like people know what we're doing.
Fam, you ain't doing nothing that crazy unless y'all hiding bodies somewhere.
No, we're not doing anything crazy.
But
that's what makes it fun. It's so simple. It's so simple, Bim.
So I think sharing that is important. Ask me why.
Why, Bim?
There are people that can find pleasures in that simplicity, but they don't know how. So if you share it and somebody's listening, like, yo, I ain't even think of doing that with my person. And then, oh man, that was fun.
So I do like talking about things that I've seen go viral on social media.
Okay.
So today,
you see how she just.
I'm like, yeah, whatever. I'm over this. I let myself get completely engulfed in this one Twitter thread today for about 3-4 hours.
Wow.
See?
Wow. Wow.
But not necessarily reading the thread. Like I probably read like tweets from the thread maybe for like 6-7 minutes. And that alone was enough to keep me entertained for the next few hours. So here's the thread. I don't know if you saw it on my story or on my page, but somebody went on Twitter and tweeted that they gave somebody a $10 deposit for weed, and then the person didn't pull up with the weed. So basically they stole their $10. So they put the screenshot of the conversation with the person on Twitter with the phone number still showing, because it's on the top.
Oh dear.
And said, basically tweeted, so y'all get him because he stole my $10. So then people on Twitter in the thread actually texted this person. And the person has a great personality.
Oh, wow.
So he's responding back to everyone. And then they're posting the screenshots going, yo, I tried, but...
That is awesome. That is awesome. That is awesome. Damn.
One person started a conversation where it was like, yo, you play like the little online pool? And he was like, yeah. They was like, all right, rack up. Just ended up playing the pool with him. And the screenshot. And then some people were tweeting like, yo, you came to Twitter for help, and they started flaming you with the robber.
Yeah, word. What the? Oh my God.
So then I thought that was so amazing. I'm like, I have to share this somehow, but I have to package it. Not just as like me sending somebody the link to the thread. No, I've got to package this somehow because this is great. So then I made a 60-second reel of that whole thing. And then I put Biggie song Player Hater as the background music. It was like a whole thing. And so that took me hours today, and I was very happy with it.
I missed all of that. I didn't see anything on the social.
Nor I.
Hours well spent. I will read you some of the tweets. Like I said, I made the reel, and then I made a second post where I put screenshots so that you could have time to read them.
Okay. Who puts a deposit down on weed? That
was one of the questions people asked. So apparently this person, I believe it's a man, said that they needed a delivery fee ahead of time.
I'll go to you. What the hell?
So they sent the $10.
Wow.
So the tweet says, y'all, not this plug ran off with my deposit fee. Y'all please blow up his phone. And then the screenshot.
You want to blow somebody for $10?
First of all,
$10, bro.
Like the whole scenario is really ridiculous if you think about it. You should know better. Like that's how it ends up, and that's how it ended up flipping on them. So they said, not you ran off on 10, and they said, and did. Oh, you a bum ass nigga laughing my ass off. You could have just asked.
Right.
So then somebody said they seem cool to me though, not to do the asking to play pool. And then somebody said, not you being besties with a robber now. And then somebody else texted him and said, who the fuck pays a deposit for weed with your broke ass? He said, that's what I'm saying with his dumb ass. Oh my God.
Damn.
Yeah.
Guys, help.
Did the dealer jump on Twitter at all?
No, they was just in the screenshots.
Okay.
Because they would text him directly.
That is funny.
Actually, somebody did, but I couldn't tell if that was the dealer. But I think so, actually.
Okay. Meanwhile, the cops are just watching like, look at these fools.
Let it go on.
And the station told, hey, you guys see this one?
So somebody tweeted him and said, they all mad at you, but the deposit was too smart. Like the smartest. You ate and they can't deal.
People are annoying.
Yo, Twitter's so stupid. He said they can't take me. They said facts. Nigga, a $10 deposit. Come on now. And so the person who texted said, yeah, like, let's think for real. You taught him a valuable lesson if you ask me. That's what I said. Niggas should be thanking me. I wasn't even hard on him. I could have put popcorn in the bag and got his ass for real.
Oh my God. Damn.
So yeah, I made a reel of, there's a whole bunch. Somebody asked him if you could have dinner with any famous person, living or dead, who would you choose? They said Cardi, because we two scamming ass hoes.
Wow.
And then the person said, I would have picked Abraham Lincoln. He said, that hoe ain't famous to me. They said he literally has done way bigger numbers than Cardi. For real, he on that bill. I forgot. Somebody said, ain't he on a penny a bill? This nigga here. And somebody said, you never seen money, huh?
Yo, I can't.
Yeah, so it was fun.
So,
I don't know.
either that or an animal's coming to get us.
did I tell you there was a bobcat around here somewhere?
I think you told us that last week.
Yeah,
I saw a bat too.
you didn't tell me any of that because I wouldn't have been here.
The bat was during the day.
That makes it scarier.
Yeah, I was on the deck thingy, just looking at the bird. I was like, "Oh, that's an interesting bird." And they go, "Ah, it's a bat!" Oh my God! Oh shit! It was just flying all weird. I was like, "Oh God!" It went over the house.
I was like, is that a human? Is that a human?
Jeez. I was like, that's a weird bird. It's a
rat with wings. Ah!
Yes. Frightening to see during the day.
That sounds frightening, actually.
Jen, do you have to go pee?
Darren can't wait.
Darren, talk about what you think.
I don't know.
No, it's fine,
Just
Darren.
asking.
No, it's fine. We talked about Price is Right for about good 10 minutes. It's your turn.
I made the push to see this before Thursday, so I want to talk about it.
Go ahead, bro.
But I don't want you to be disinterested.
No, it's fine.
She's gonna be disinterested. It's fine.
I'm noticing he has plugs on his roof, and then that's how it powers.
Yeah, dude that lived here, he built it. Him and his contracting
he built
company.
the garage.
So, the whole joint, the whole house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's very specific, particular
Got it.
outlets everywhere you need them.
Yeah,
Very nice.
Yeah,
you nice.
he did good.
So yeah, I'll look at stuff like that. Go ahead.
Ben,
Let's go. Huh?
Doctor Strange,
Huh?
Multiverse of Madness.
Talk to me, cuz. Spoiler alerts.
Spoilers. Yo.
Wait, is this fair? We didn't give people at least a week, but they'll be all right.
It's probably,
Yeah, hey, skip ahead. We're doing this.
crazy.
We're going there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
I'm all in.
You start. Come on, anything. Go. Anywhere.
Fantastic Four. I was shaking Alexis like, oh, they're doing it.
Is she a fan?
She is kind of.
Okay.
They're doing it. I said,
Bro.
They're doing it, Alexis. They're doing it. And then we should tell him the truth. I said, Alexis, they're doing it.
Bro. So, the first Fantastic Four with the woman that's in Honey.
Jessica Alba.
That one.
And Chris Evans.
And Chris Evans, yes. Look at him bouncing back and forth.
Right.
So, I enjoyed the hell out of that
I
one.
liked it too.
Second one, but
Yeah.
after that, I think they tried to do one with Michael B. Jordan.
Yes, I've never seen that one.
Terrible. Don't even
Actually, no. Didn't they do one with Ryan? No, that's sorry, Chris Evans. Sorry.
Yeah, they look like it's fine. But it's if it's all Marvel, let's just come on. How can we?
Let's do it.
And
They did it.
and it's not like they made something up. Multiverse existed in the comic books, but it's always the task of how do you incorporate this in a seamless way into
How
a
do you
film.
introduce this idea? And they did. They did. So I will say, from the trailers and the spoilers, not spoilers, but from the trailers leading up to it, I thought this was a very different story.
Yeah, I did not think
I did not.
Scarlet Witch,
I did not expect that to happen the way it happened at all.
bro, and it was scary.
Oh man, but it was beautifully done.
I'm gonna say spoiler alert, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
She killed Professor X.
Without trying.
Oh my God.
Without trying that hard.
Ay.
I've heard it said that she is the most
Powerful
one.
Oh my God.
And she didn't even try. She didn't break a sweat with Professor X.
You see what she did in Mr. Fantastic? Yo.
Yeah, she
That's what was scary, yo.
a woman scorned.
Ay.
Man,
And not even scorned. She was just like,
won't
she was believing in a false reality. But, okay, and I loved that they explained how they knew the multiverse existed and how when you have a dream about you,
that ruined me.
Bro, I'm done.
That ruined me.
So, listeners, hopefully, sorry if you saw the movie, but they explain the multiverse in saying there's like different universes where we exist, where a version of you exists.
Yes.
And when you dream, how that dream feels so real, that's your existence in that other universe.
Oh my God, I think that all the time.
You should watch the movie. See? See?
No.
See? Oh, you don't have to.
I actually
But the concept, the way they did it, and then homegirl that can jump around, she knew it because she didn't have any dreams. So she's the only person, she's the only existence in that entire multiverse. But because of that, she can travel between all of them. And that's why there is only one her, because you can't have a bunch of yous traveling.
No, that'd be crazy.
She is the only person that can move through the multiverse, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Oh my goodness.
There was a moment when Scarlet Witch does the dream walk, the dream thing, and when she jumps into the other Wanda, and that Wanda looks at the screen.
Oh my God.
I was like, Alexa, she broke the fourth wall. She did.
Bro.
I didn't think I was.
It freaked me out. Now, you saw all the what if. Come on.
So happy. So happy.
So when they brought the dead Doctor Strange over.
Yes.
And they buried him, I whispered to the wife. She has no idea. She didn't watch any of the what if. But I need to talk to somebody in the moment.
And it has to be you.
So I'm like, yo, I wonder if they're going to do the zombie thing. And she said, what? I said, no, don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. And then.
They did.
But your version of you is dead on that earth.
Yeah.
And he made it work. And looked just like the zombie episode of What If.
Yes.
Darren.
Yes.
Come on, man.
It was a great movie.
Come on, yo.
Excuse me.
So now help me, though. Bonus footage at the end of the film.
Yes.
Doctor Strange.
And that lady.
Now, that's Charlize Theron, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
She looks like an Eternal. So who is she supposed to be?
So I cheated and I watched the new Rockstars thing.
Don't tell me too much because me and the wife got to watch it together. Go.
She is somebody. Shoot, I forgot who she's related to somebody we know.
Okay.
And I'll leave it at that.
Okay.
I don't know her story. I don't know that character story like that. But yeah, she's somebody.
And real quick, sorry, we're gonna leave it after this.
Are we?
No, probably not.
Okay.
The Doctor Strange face-off with the evil Doctor Strange that ruined his world.
Yes. It was great.
Man.
Great. The whole thing was great. The fight sequence, the fight at Carmitage, it was so early. The first fight when they're at the wedding and the thing comes, I literally squealed when the thing got poked in the eye. I said, "Oh!"
I was not expecting.
Alexa said, "Daddy." I said, "My bad. I'm sorry. I'm bad." I really squealed
Because they didn't do stuff like that in Marvel movies.
They did not.
But with what they've been doing with the guy that we just watched.
Moon Knight.
Moon Knight. It's now PG-13, leaning towards R.
Jen.
So now they go into this blood and
the guy that the way he died, man. I said, wow.
Oh my God.
Wow. It's beautifully done. Like if you're a Marvel fan,
oh boy,
and you haven't seen it yet, go see it.
And sorry for all these spoilers.
There's so many spoilers. Also, watch What If. I feel like you have to watch What If. You have to watch WandaVision. You can get away with not watching Loki, but you should watch Loki. Did you know that Kang the Conqueror, one of his versions in the multiverse, is Reed Richards' son? And that's going to come into play somehow.
Yo, what?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Did you see that in the new Rockstars thing?
I saw it before that. And then they repeated it in the new Rockstar thing. There was one other thing too. So we can jump off this now because the dream thing.
Yes.
I was like, so I was telling the wife about it, and I was like, "Yo, can you imagine? Like, there's another." I didn't like the fact that in another universe, like you go into another universe and there's Bim, and that Bim has Adrena, right? And you two had that relationship. Right. I didn't like that. I don't know. Not you two specifically, but I'm like, why is it like I have to be with you in every universe? Like not in a bad way. I don't mean in a bad way, but like if it's another universe and it's a whole nother infinite possibilities. Right. Like I don't, like.
But here's the thing with that though. There's what was the Earth that we know? It was like
616.
616. So that's 616 of however many universes. And then I was breaking it down to the wife. We saw it with the Multiverse and the Spider-Man one, but those Spider-Mans didn't look like Tom Holland's character. So maybe in a good amount of them, it's the same, but then in others it's completely different.
Got it. They had the same people, but not the same relationship.
Exactly.
The MJ was like a best friend.
Different MJ.
Okay.
Yes.
That makes me feel a little bit better.
So, and again, it can sound like complete poppycock. Oh, it's a movie. You could do whatever you want. Just change this. And
Yeah.
But it's in the fabric of the comic books, and it already exists in the story.
Yeah.
And because it existed already by accident, because this series was with Sony, and then this one was over there, you just bring it together. Oh yeah, they were just in a different multiverse. You win.
I closed
You win.
it. Boom.
Amazing.
So yeah.
And plus, if now, because you said one person, she's the only person, right? So that means that Darren, he might not be in 616 universes. He might be in like 200 of them.
Exactly.
So therefore, there's not the same amount of people, so they can't all match up.
Right.
Or like me in that other universe died already or something like that.
Yeah,
Exactly.
but there's still a Clarabelle. So what is she doing? Or he was never born.
Yeah, or she was,
Right. Or that dream where you were falling in that other universe. Yeah, that one died. So, yeah. Oof. Now imagine if by accident the writer or whoever created this concept like really stumbled on how it works for real.
I think that all the time, like, just how close are we to figuring it all out? And like the big person that controls everything, I'm like, oh
God's
no.
like waiting to flush the toilet. Like, did you see Doctor Strange? They're close. We gotta watch them.
We have to
watch them because I can send another flood. I don't.
Gabriel,
give me a second.
Gabriel.
Yeah. Somebody tell them. I do this. I will
This is
clean,
what I do.
I will clean this whole
is
thing
what
out.
I do. One more movie. They have one more movie.
You better stick to Thor and stuff.
Sounds like a Shonda Rhimes show. They be so close. Like, they're going to find out what happened to B16.
Right.
Yo, they're teetering. Yeah, man. I think that all the time. Like, just like religion, politics, like women's rights. Like, well, how close? When they're like, oh, I believe God is a woman, and God is like, yeah, come on, keep going.
Yeah, it's, and that's why I can't, man. When people are like so definitive about certain thoughts, how?
Yeah.
What do we know?
How
We don't
could
know
you?
nothing. You know, man. Come on, man.
Literally every day it gets disproved how little we know. It gets proved how little we know.
So like we're trying to be the know-it-all of a bunch of know-it-alls. Come on, man.
All right, stop.
Let's just live and hug trees and stuff. Yeah.
I just realized I actually had stuff in my notes, like a lot of stuff, but we're like way low on time.
Well, let's Jen wrap it up and give us like 3, yo.
3.
We got a good 20 minutes, John.
All right, cool.
Jen show.
Question: would you rather have mice or roaches?
Oh my god.
That's a hard one, right? I
Oh,
don't have
dear.
an answer, just as a spoiler.
I think I have one though.
Okay.
Mice may be easier to get rid of.
Mice
Yeah.
all day.
Because roaches, they're in the walls.
They're everywhere.
And you don't know that they could be here.
Yeah, eggs everywhere.
know.
You can't see them. But mice, you find where the exterior hole is, block them all up, set your traps, and you should be Gucci.
Get a cat or something.
Yes.
Yep.
Not me, but yes.
Yeah, your cat in your neighborhood's taking care of your mice.
Yo, they really, but they bring it. They ain't even near here. The mice are like up the street, so they catch them somewhere else and leave them for me. Master, I did it. I didn't ask you.
Hey, Bim's gonna like this one. I got
Old man Fuja's gonna be like,
This is a juicy one.
old man Food is gonna be thrilled with me.
He must love it. He just keeps collecting them.
Every time I bring him one, I see him do like a dance. He sings.
I hate those cats so much. And I see them. They just hang out looking at me when I'm on the deck.
He praises the sky above, and he takes my offerings and he puts them in a pile.
I'm gonna start throwing in the neighbor's yard. I'm gonna start doing it.
That one.
Yeah,
Good.
Oh no, not that one. I haven't heard from him, buddy.
Just throw it in there.
Good riddance. Oh, but yeah. Okay, so I did throw it in his yard, but I was gonna throw it in the other neighbor who owns the cats.
Oh.
But it's not like he's sending them to go do this, or is he?
it's like the sweet and sour thing.
Exactly, but not as bad. I'm more mad at the.
Jen, which one did you choose?
I couldn't.
You can't.
I can't. But mice sounds easier.
But they're more terrifying to see.
So scary.
Because when
The
you see-
idea of it.
When you see one mouse,
Then you just don't know.
you know
what's-
there's a family somewhere.
Why you have to say family? Damn.
Oh, sorry. Okay, next.
Wait, no, real quick. Have you guys had mice in your homes at some point?
Yeah.
Very briefly, one time.
You didn't handle it.
No, God, no.
Did you handle it? My man.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
No. Ugh. It was. I'm not gonna say too much because I'm freaking out thinking about it. It got stuck
Oh, God.
in the baseboard heater. So the downstairs tenant came to get it out, and I was away, and I just heard a squeal. Ah! Yeah. No. Yeah. No.
Switching gears on this. So I haven't really been paying attention, but Ray J's been saying a lot about the Kardashian tape. Have you been catching any of that? What's he saying?
I heard some about it on the Joe Budden podcast.
Yeah, something about he's saying that because people have always speculated whether or not the Ray J and Kim Kardashian tape was staged, was it purposely leaked by them, blah, 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 blah. They've always said it was a mistake, they didn't leak it, and he's now out saying that it was planned and they did have a production company or whatever, and that Kim K's mom is the one who kind of set the whole thing up.
Yeah, that's what I heard on there as well. So they said that Ray J also said, because think about it, we didn't know who she was when that tape came out.
No.
But Ray J was already popping, so it wasn't, why would he leak something when he was already Ray J?
Right.
We didn't know who she was. So, and if this whole thing about him having other sex tapes, allegedly Ray J said,
None of my other stuff come out.
They would have come out if that, and it would have been out with other women too. We haven't seen any sex tapes with Ray J and anybody else. And he said there are other tapes that exist, but your mom has them. And that one was interesting to me.
That's interesting.
Because
so that's what she looked like in 2008.
So different.
Wow.
So different.
I was going to ask you, do you know who this person is?
No, you could have, and I was like,
so
I don't
different.
know that man.
So when you say something like, there are the tapes, but your mom got them, you pimping out your daughter, dog?
And so that's what people are, I guess, having a debate about. Like, it can't be true because what mom would do that?
That mom. Several moms would do that. We've seen worse.
I'm
We've
not
seen
surprised
worse.
that a mom. I've heard.
Yeah,
worse.
come on.
Yeah, that's.
There are moms that literally pimp their daughter out, like frequently.
That's true.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say that if that's true, I'm happy that she was that age.
Right.
When they
Exactly.
did that.
Exactly.
Yeah, I saw a quick headline of an article where a lady was sentenced to like 30 years because she allowed her 13-year-old daughter to marry like some
Not
man.
enough time. Not enough.
So yeah, that definitely.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's nasty.
Ugh.
But that's interesting stuff. They're still going to be stars. They're still going to be whatever. This Hulu deal, God knows how much money they make it. But it's like people put so much stock in these faces that we see all the time.
Yeah.
And invest their life into theirs. Like, but that's fabricated.
Right.
Like a lot of that is planned. So to get all up in arms about something somebody did or a makeup thing or an appropriation of an outfit, yo, they're getting money off of your outrage. All of this stuff. So the sooner people realize it, but they won't because they're brilliant. There's a sex tape. How did it get out? Oh my goodness. Da-da-da. And now she's still, there was, they showed a clip from the show. Apparently the kid is playing some game, one of her children, and a meme pops up to say, open this.
Yes.
And her face, her crying meme was on it, and the thing said Kim K sex tape. But the kid was young, can't read. But he just laughed, hey, mommy, look, it's you. And then she's crying. But, if this is true, Ray J's saying, y'all created this.
And I almost want to say, in that moment, she called Kanye.
Yeah, I think she
Right?
did talk to Ye. Yeah.
And he went and retrieved or got the, was that it?
So that's,
Right.
I think that's how this whole thing started. There's
Right.
like some footage of Kanye supposedly going back and getting the sex
of it
tape
or
for
something.
her,
But
and bring it to her. And Ray J's like, no, that's not how that happened.
Ray J said it was just pictures. Tapes, he doesn't have any tapes. The mom has the tapes. He just has some pictures.
He's like, you didn't retrieve anything
Right.
because they already own them.
Yeah. Oh, that's so interesting. And it's like there's all these different reminders of, hey guys, stop paying so much attention to this stuff. It's just a show. But people
And it
get
wasn't
so-
even a show to begin with. Because when that was happening, we barely knew her. I always knew her as Robert Kardashian's daughter. That's how I knew her.
Or Paris Hilton's friend.
No, I always thought of Nicole Richie. If you said Paris Hilton's friend, I would think Nicole
Okay,
Richie.
because I did see her, but yeah, because Paris and Nicole had that show together
So I didn't.
also.
And it's funny because the store I was working at this time had a poster of her, Famous Stars and Strap poster. And so I would always see that poster because it was like right ahead. And I didn't know who that was. And it's somebody like, maybe in the last 5 years was like, oh, that was Kim K. I'm like, in that poster, because I remember that girl's body. And it was very slim, you know, figure. And the reason why I brought this up is not because of that.
Got some good chatter out of it.
Yeah. So I was listening to the radio, and they were saying that there was another part now that Ray J sang on this. And he says it's going to be the last thing he mentions on it is that he said there's one reason, if one thing had been different, him and Kim K would still be together. And that thing being, I guess Kim K stole from Brandy.
Oh, wow.
And that I didn't know about. So I had to look it up.
Oh,
and
wow.
here's an article from 2008, which is where I get that picture from, which is why it's an old picture. So apparently their mom says that she, let me not paraphrase. Sonia Norwood's first choice was to avoid suing the Kardashians for alleged credit card abuse, but she says they gave her no other choices. From People magazine, February 2008.
How did this fly under the radar?
That's exactly what I said. I got to bring this up because what the heck? I have to look it up. I did not want to commence litigation against the Kardashian family without conducting an exhaustive investigation into the charges and discussing all options.
You could tell that mom been in Hollywood a long time. Sheesh.
Including criminal prosecution with my family. Norwood said in a statement Tuesday. In the lawsuit, which names Kim Kardashian as well as siblings Khloe, Kourtney, and Robert Jr., the R&B singer's mother claims she had only given authorization for one purchase on the Norwood American Express card. Kim, at the time, was a stylist for Brandy, and Brandy's brother, Ray J, also appeared in the infamous sex tape with Kim. After Ray J and Brandy urged me not to file criminal charges because of their prior friendship, I decided to afford the Kardashian an opportunity to resolve this matter without a lawsuit. When fraudulent charges were brought to their attention, they apologized profusely and advised us through their attorneys that they would pay the debt in full. However, they have since reneged on that promise.
Wow.
They allege bills exceed $120,000 or run up on the Amex and seeks the return of the money plus 10% interest.
Fam.
Norwood also said in her statement that her investigation has revealed that the Kardashians used their other two stores and other stores that I have never visited to take advantage of me. I very much look forward to having Kardashians account for their misconduct in a court of law.
I wonder if they ever paid.
I wonder too.
Wow. That interest would have been, woof, now. Damn.
Wow.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Huh. And they just kind of swept that under the rug.
Like, yo, just stop talking about it in the press. We'll give you a little money.
So I feel Ray J. Look, all this stuff happened. I actually like the girl. Y'all want to do this stuff. You stole from us. Like, I just left. Ray J didn't really say nothing. Well, he said I hit it first.
That came after, though.
But he actually liked her. And that makes sense because, all of this, but we still would have been together if you weren't thieving. And here we are, mad years later, still?
14 years later.
Still?
We're still talking about this?
I'm married. I got, and y'all still? Ah, man.
They're both married.
Yeah. Well, Kim ain't married no more.
And I think Ray J and his girl were getting a divorce, but they were both married.
Imagine they get back together. Yeah. Kanye would blow up.
Kanye would literally jump off. He'd find the edge of the earth. He'd be like, I don't care if it's round, it's flat today, I'm finding the edge and I'm jumping off.
After dropping the fire song, then it'd
be the best song ever. The song would be so good that our ears would blow up.
Yeah, yes.
Because it would be so much emotion put into it, and then we would all just go into the abyss.
Goodness. What a weird thing. They all date the same people. They're all fake. That's so. What a weird. Who wants to live like that?
I mean, everything about them, even the dad being the lawyer for OJ, who was accused of killing his wife's best friend.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a weird place, that Hollywood. It's a weird place.
No, wait. Time out. My friend is no longer with us. And the person who's accused of being responsible for that, you're going to defend him.
Weird place.
You were here when she came with the black eye.
Yeah.
There's nothing about all of that weird lifestyle stuff is appealing to me.
No.
Nothing. And the traffic's bad over there. Why?
Yeah, LA's not it.
The smog.
Oof.
All right, next thing in my thing. Saw this today. South Carolina man died from a heart problem while burying the woman he strangled.
I heard that on the Breakfast Club this
Isn't
morning.
that crazy? killed his girlfriend. Then he went to go bury her body, and then in the midst of burying her, he had a heart attack and died.
So he strangled her to death with his bare hands.
60-year-old man.
He dies in the act of burying her, but I think she was underground already because the neighbor noticed him and called the cops, and the cops saw him, and then a freshly dug hole. So they uncovered and found.
Imagine being the cop to find this.
And they're not young. She's 65, he's 60.
Oh man, he's dead.
What's
Yes.
What's
this?
this mound? Was he digging something?
What's he making of a tunnel?
A lady.
My shift's over. I'm out. I'm going
Yo,
on.
literally, I'd be like, hey, can you guys just come real quick?
Yeah, because it went from paperwork of, oh, yeah, guy just kind of had a heart attack to murder.
So I'm skimming
to
through the
murder.
skimming through the article real quick because I didn't really read it because you know how I love doing that. They said that he bound and wrapped her in trash bags before putting her in the previously dug pit. So did you know you was gonna do this?
Maybe he's planting some flowers or something. I don't know.
Nah, it sounds like you had that premeditated.
That's nasty.
That's crazy.
Well, they were going to give him the chair anyways. It just saved a bunch of taxpayer
crazy.
dollars.
Speaking of, you heard the convict who was helped escape with the CO?
Tell me, because I don't know the details. But
Okay, so I saw this a couple weeks ago. Like I got up one day and I just heard it. I was like, what? And I was like, I'm gonna follow that story. That's interesting. So the lady corrections officer in this prison in Alabama, and the male prisoner, he was awaiting trial for a murder, and I think it was a capital punishment trial. So I guess if you get found guilty, it's death penalty. So he was awaiting trial. She's a CO. She's been working forever. She was about to literally retire like that weekend. She was telling everybody she's about to retire.
Come on.
About to retire. And she told them that she was bringing this inmate to another like prison facility for some type of mental evaluation, like just some regular standard routine stuff. Usually they have 2 officers, but because she was a decorated CO and whatever, she for some reason was like, oh, well, I can handle taking him by myself because I have a doctor's appointment afterwards. I'm just going to take him and then go to my doctor's appointment or whatever. So they let her take him. And of course, they never made it to the destination. And then they never came back. And they're like, where are they? So when I first heard it, like I said, it was on the news. It was like a brand new thing that had just happened. And I'm like, okay. Immediately my brain's like, there's 2 options. Either A, he was able to overpower her and take her car and do whatever to her and escape. Right. Or she helped him.
When did the story first break?
This was probably like a couple weeks ago, maybe a week or 2 ago. So that's why I was like, I have to follow this to find out which of the 2 options it is. So we just, each day on the news, they'd come up with a little more information. So they were on the run, and they found them in like Indiana or something. So they had the same last name, but they're not related and they're not married, which was kind of weird.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So that
This was destined.
That was another thing that made the story stick
I'm
out
using
to
all
me.
that game if I'm in jail, Darren. Like, hey, you're a Carter? Hey, I'm a Carter.
What?
Are you my cousin?
No.
We ain't cousins.
Word.
Hey, this must be something else because I ain't never met a Carter in these here parts. What's your name, miss? Done.
That's it.
GAME.
That's it.
Man. Oh.
So that's another thing that caught my eye about the story. I'm like, they have the same last name, but they're not related and not married. Okay, cool, whatever. So when they found them, apparently there was like a tip, you know how that goes, and the police car rammed into their car, so it like caused an accident. Like the video I saw, the car was on its side, and so they couldn't get out right away, so they were able to apprehend the guy.
Okay.
The lady was in the car with a gunshot wound to the head. She's dead.
Gunshot wound to the head.
Yeah, she died.
Did she off herself?
So the guy gets out of the car and says, she did it to herself. I didn't do it. She shot herself immediately. Now, he could either A, be telling the truth because it could have happened, or B, he shot her and he's like, I don't want to. But you're already on trial for a capital murder case, so it's not like you're saving yourself.
Yeah, the only thing would be if he did kidnap her But even then, what does killing her do? Yeah.
Right. So
Shotgun to the head. Yeah.
no, I don't know if it was a shotgun, but it was a shot.
Oh, a shot. Okay.
So apparently they had at least 5 guns in the car. One was an AR-15.
Oh, they working together. Never mind.
Yeah, and the guy mentioned at some point that they had the intention of, if they got found, to have a gunfight and basically suicide by cop. Like he was not trying to go back to jail.
What the hell is he saying to her for her to be down with this?
But because of the way they rammed the car, he didn't have a chance to get out with the guns and start blazing. So they were able to get him. So thankfully they were able to avoid catastrophe. Unfortunately, this lady who's about to retire from the CO, which means she's got a pretty nice pension, nice comfortable old life. She didn't look old in the pictures. No, probably like 40 something, maybe.
Jeez.
It's also not, unfortunately.
What's not, unfortunately?
What you were saying about the lady, unfortunately, she...
Darren's like, good riddance.
No, what I'm saying is, unfortunately, she threw her life away for some nonsense. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's what I meant. Like, you didn't have to do this. This was stupid.
Oof.
So.
What you won't do.
Do for love. I've done everything.
What if it was so strong, Jen, that it was worth it, yo?
God, shot.
Yo, how long were they on the road for?
Probably like a week and a half.
This week and a half is the best. This was the best week and a half of my life.
You could have. If I break out of jail for a week and a half, my friend, you are not finding
Indiana.
You are not finding.
And you can't even like have real fun because you can't be outside. You can't go see Doctor Strange.
Right.
You can't.
Kill me. Put a gun in my head. As soon as he got out of the car, he did that to himself. He was tired. He wanted to go see the movie. I couldn't let him.
Oh my God.
He did that to himself.
Damn. But I always think, like y'all just said, how did you get caught? But then at the same time, it's stuff everywhere. You got cameras everywhere.
The picture was everywhere.
Yeah.
Those pictures were everywhere.
Yeah.
It's easy. Yeah.
So what would y'all do though? Like to
I
not
wouldn't
get caught?
try to do that.
To not get caught.
To not get caught? Well, I think I would do what they tried to do.
What's that?
So apparently when the police caught the tip that they were in Indiana, and somehow they found out. They must have seen it on the news or something. So they stayed put.
Yeah.
And then I guess they were just hoping on some cartoon shit. They just run by them and not notice.
There is.
If you just sit really still.
Oh my God.
Plus gas prices are up there. They're like, we can't just be driving aimlessly. And they had like $30,000 in the car. I'm like, that's not enough money to break out of jail.
How much?
Wait a minute. Time out.
They had money?
You had $30,000 and you couldn't. Yo.
Bim.
Because you can't get on a plane or nothing. Their pictures are everywhere.
Still, but
What you need a plane for? I'm buying a vehicle.
Yeah, drive a
Or I'm
crappy
just,
car.
yo, hey, I got here.
5,000.
Out.
Yeah.
You're giving it to whom?
No,
So-
you know how many shady people in these little dealerships? Hey man, hey, I got cash. Just throw the the plates on it. Blah, blah. You could,
And you have a built-in mask. Just wear a mask. It's a pandemic.
oh man,
30
I'll tell
grand's
you,
not that much money.
Listen, if I get
it's
out of
enough
jail,
to get a car that people won't recognize,
Right.
and just get low and just keep driving.
Yeah, but she left her car in a shopping mall.
How they get caught?
if
It was a because somebody spotted them. It was a tip.
If I'm in a car, you ain't seeing me.
Dog,
cuz.
listen,
But what I'm saying is they've been in that spot for like a week or so. So somebody spotted them already. So the cops was
you
already
don't stay in
looking.
the same spot. You just move.
That's what I would do.
Yeah.
I would stay in the same spot because I'm like, if you move around and they're looking around for you, then they're gonna bump into you. But if I stay right here where I know they're not at, that's my best chance.
They still got found. Did it?
Didn't work.
I'm
30K?
I'm shaving my locks. Shaving
He
my
shaved his
beard.
face. Yep.
I'm-
Because in the pictures he had a beard.
Hmm.
So he shaved. I don't know what she looked like because obviously they didn't show her.
And I am buying a crappy car and back roads as far as I can go.
That's it.
They made
That's
us
it.
Indiana from Alabama, so that's probably what.
Is that I don't know geography.
I don't either, but
They were going north.
they're probably trying to go to Canada then.
Oh, they going the wrong way. You in Alabama?
Yeah.
You better go down to.
Mexico?
Yeah.
I can't speak Spanish.
Who cares?
Don't matter.
30,000 in Mexico? Man, let me tell you.
Living it up. What? Oh my, 30K on them?
Man, how did you? Who? What?
What a poor plan.
Piss
You
poor.
should have been had.
Pathetic.
Nah. Yeah.
Pathetic.
Hey. No.
They probably thought it was a rock solid plan when they went through with it. Like, all right, get some guns.
Yeah.
Your last day of work.
I wouldn't even get guns.
Tell them you're going to the doctor's appointment.
Thank you,
I'm
Darren.
not getting guns.
What we got guns for? I'm going to Mexico.
Yeah.
Give me a sombrero.
That just draws attention to you.
What you got guns for?
what?
Guns for if they catch us, then we can. We going out like set it off.
Hey, clearly, Mans wasn't ready to go out like that. He could have put something in his waist, and then when they drag him out, and go out, he's like, "Well, just put me back in my cell, friend."
Yeah, he didn't even waive extradition, so they sent him back for his original trial because it's in June.
Now look at that, another man ruining a woman's life.
Wow.
And he gets to go back where he was.
I mean, where he wasn't great, baby.
Yo, she's dead.
Well, that's terrible.
Yo, think about it. He met her where he was, gamed her into.
And he at least got 10 days out of jail. It's like a vacation.
And he went back where he was already.
And she
is dead.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, he had nothing to lose because he was already going on a trial for capital murder.
She must have really loved this guy.
Yeah.
Nah, what else would it be though? If you about to retire, you got pension.
Yeah, she was like, we can just live the rest of our lives. Because she's like, I'm about to retire. I'm not gonna see him ever again because he's in here, and I love him.
Oh dear.
The only way I can see him.
They could rule the world, Bim.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay, my friend. It's okay, my friend.
It's all right. Go ahead, do that dumb shit. Make sure you follow us on social media platforms. On Instagram, it's PLSDELTHIS. On Twitter, the same handle. On Facebook with the Please Delete This Podcast. Please Delete This Podcast, sorry. On YouTube as well. Make sure you follow, subscribe, and share our content on YouTube. I'm trying to be famous out here.
No, we're not.
Anything else? Shout out to.
Let me take a look.
Oh, make sure you catch us on Mondays at 101.1 FM WBRU. Shout out to DJ Franchise.
Yeah.
Shout out to Hot and Right.
Shout out to Nice Hits also held it down to 1 stars online.
Oh yes, Hot and Right. Pray for the Bears now on Amazon Prime.
Oh,
Yes. So you can definitely watch that.
Watch
I got
that,
to tune in.
and rate it. Give it 5 stars.
Shout out again to our friendship Doug for hosting a great event. He had mentioned at the show about PVD Fest.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
The Friday of PVD Fest.
I think June 10th.
Oh, sorry, I lied.
Saturday.
June 11th.
The 11th, I believe.
The 11th. Yes.
He'll be down there kicking off PVD Fest, I believe.
Yeah.
On the main stage at City Hall at 12 noon.
Make sure you go check it out. What else is there?
Rest in peace, Kevin Samuel. I'm not gonna stay here long.
Oh yeah, that's crazy, huh?
You know what? We kind of talked about it last week before getting on the podcast in the group chat, but we still didn't know for sure if it was true at the time.
Yeah.
But rest in peace, Kevin Samuels. Again, like I said, not staying here long, but a lot of y'all out there are weird.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I don't care if you disagree with somebody's viewpoint, but being okay with somebody dying, the man had a child, a family. Y'all are
His career
weird.
was taking off.
Exactly. And remember what I was talking about earlier, listeners, you who's offended from what I just said? Remember what I was talking about the Kardashians and it being theater? There was an element of theater in what he was doing also.
Yes.
These were willing participants who called in to his show knowing what he does.
Yep.
And he did what
People
needed to do for you people to hate him enough for him to ascend. Mm-hmm. And you're mad or talking ill of somebody after they pass.
Yep.
You're still angry.
And he didn't break any rules. He didn't break any laws.
He had an opinion.
He had an opinion. And you guys are saying good.
Man, look, y'all are weird, yo. I was when I said it however many episodes ago, people are the currency. Us as people are the currency. And we treat the currency, the true thing that makes us exist, like trash. You don't give people chances. You want to cancel people. They say one thing you don't like, it's a problem. They don't like a team that you like. You want to kill somebody. Y'all are weird, yo. Y'all are weird for real. And just remember that you, person who's angry at what I'm saying right now, there's people who don't agree with everything that you say. So should they be happy that you died? Because your silly ass is online miserable. They're like, good. They out of here now, finally. No, it's not right. So y'all, this is weird. This is weird behavior. I don't understand y'all. But rest in peace to the man.
Is it today's episode of Atlanta that he was on?
The one that premieres tonight.
That premieres tonight, yeah. So we haven't seen it.
Oh, lastly, Darren probably, I don't know if you actually heard it, but Kendrick Lamar, The Heart 5.
The video?
Yes.
I still didn't watch it even though you sent it to us.
The album should be out now as you guys are listening. I can't wait
to
tune in. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's dropping. It's out right now, guys. Kendrick Lamar. Darren, did you get to listen to it?
Yeah. Not totally in depth, but I actually listened to like it twice, and then I listened to a couple of videos to kind of like breaking down.
Yeah.
the
Did you
video.
watch the video too? Mm-hmm. Okay.
He's
That guy is out of here.
yeah, he's on another level.
It's, I get hyped for Cole. This thing with Kendrick, I don't even know where to place it with like others because it's captivating, it's artistic. He's performing the entire video straight through, no cuts. So even when you're watching him rap, you could tell like certain words he kind of forgets or stumbles through because he's rapping a 6-minute song straight through for the video.
Wow.
And is leaving it like that, a performance.
Oh, it's like us.
Precisely. We don't delete nothing. So for him to do that, and he's one of the directors of the video, and then to incorporate the faces that are in line with the lyrics.
I mean, it was very Michael Jackson black and white. So I was wondering.
Not even.
I was wondering, did he do that as like an homage almost type thing?
It's deeper than Michael Jackson
It's so
black
much.
and white.
It's very deep.
The concept of the song is the things that we, the black community, call culture are actually detrimental to us.
Like OJ.
And then how we treat each other, a la Will Smith, Juicy Smouye. Why do we keep doing that to him? Jussie Smollett. Damn, Chappelle, he changed.
It was too good. I cannot call him anything else but Juicy Smouye.
Yeah, it's, and then the last verse from Nipsey's perspective.
Man.
Chills.
No, but it's they're like comparing him, not comparing him, they're like, saying that he's a prophet. And the word, at the beginning of the video when it says I am my people or I am to my people, something like that. So that has a meaning.
Oh, come on.
And the name he uses, it's not a quote, it's what he calls himself.
Oh.
And it's supposed to be like on a different, I was listening to it and I was like,
So something like this comes out with all that meeting, and I'm supposed to listen to Certified Lover Boy?
Yeah, you gotta
Honestly,
listen to both.
That's not even good enough in that realm for me to listen to.
Yeah, so Certified Lover Boy is a bad example.
Right. Because that's his most recent effort.
Yeah.
And people will talk about the Drake, the Kendrick and Cole, and swap them out as each person comes out.
yeah. But
There's a couple of consistents.
Yeah.
When Kendrick comes out, just get out the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That last streak was very disappointing.
Yeah.
there's so much to it. The 5 fingers. They were saying that the cover, it's was it 5 different hands?
Oh yeah.
Yep, and it's the actual hands of those 5 people he's portraying in the video.
So was one a glove?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice the glove.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I listened to it and then something was like, let me break down for you this the Kendrick Lamar Heart Part 5 whatever, and I was like, I'm not high enough for this. Like,
And we're just talking lyrics.
yeah.
The instrumentation, it was a live band that played the Marvin Gaye, I think it was a Marvin Gaye sample on that. It's just sonically beautiful.
Oh, I can't wait till tomorrow. I'm going to be playing that at my desk. So that was your last thing, but not mine because that's how things work. So I watched Family Feud yesterday, and there was 2 questions, and I took pictures of the boards because I was like, these are both 2 good questions. I'm going to ask my friends.
I'm ready.
You want to play?
Darren, you ready? How are we doing? We hitting the table? What are we doing?
You can go back and forth.
Okay, yeah. Nah, it's not even competitive.
Okay, you want to hit the table? I just feel like when we hit the table, it sounds weird on the audio.
We'll just answer first, whoever got it.
All right, so question. Dear Instagram, no one wants to see a picture of your blank.
Kids. Good answer. Good answer.
It's funny because someone said that, and everybody went, ugh, but it was up there, kids/ultrasound.
But that was like number 4 or something like that.
Number 5.
5, yeah. See, I know the game, but I want the laughs.
Food, I say.
Yes, and that's number 2.
Yeah. Number 1 would be pets.
No, a pet was number 4.
Oh, damn.
Oh.
You. Selfish?
Yeah. Face/duck lips is number 3.
Good job.
Put me on that show, cuz. Clear the board. How many was up there?
7.
Oh,
yeah,
damn.
more.
Let's go. You go, Darren. I'm being greedy.
I almost want to say spouse.
Somebody said that, but it wasn't up there. I was surprised as well.
Let's go with Damn. Ah.
And bam, so hard on yourself.
I know.
I say like not the beach, but like the sunset.
Nope. So is that 3 X's
Cars?
or 2? Nope. So that's 3 strikes. So tattoo is number 7. Clothes/closet is number 6.
Okay.
Clothes.
People post their clothes?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I do.
I barely post anything.
My sneakers. You say kids, pets, face, duck lips, food, and last is bod/badunkadunk. So the lady said your booty, and Steve was like, what? So second question. Oh, where'd it go? Oh, did I lose it? Oh no. Oh man. I put the question, but I think I didn't take the picture. Oh, okay. Things you enjoy doing more after you've been married for a long time by yourself.
Sleep.
Oh, wait, ask the question again. Sorry.
Things you enjoy doing alone more after you've been married for a long time.
Sleeping.
Number 1 answer.
Wow, that's a good one. Watching a movie?
Number 2,
Ooh.
TV/movie.
Your turn, D.
Ah man, it's the only bad one I can think of. Masturbating.
Yep, sex.
Oh,
Number
boy.
6.
That's a tough. Vacations?
Nope, somebody said that.
By yourself. Driving?
Nope, I think somebody said that too. One more strike, and
Oh
that's
my
it.
God, this is hard. Oh my God, I don't want to go on that show. Partying?
Nope. Dang. So shopping, eating, and reading.
Eating, huh?
Yeah,
Ah.
Okay, yeah, no, I can see that. Yeah, I can see that. Reading?
reading.
Would you do that by yourself anyway?
Right. You can read around people. You know, boring ass couple.
And last
What
but not
page are
least,
you on?
I made my own dad joke.
Oh.
Okay, let's see.
Let's see if it lands.
Are you sure this is an original?
Yes.
Ah, I love it.
I don't know if somebody else has ever said it, but
You thought about yourself, okay.
what vitamin is in honey?
Vitamin B.
Vitamin B's, yeah.
I don't want to laugh, but you guys. All right, you got me. Good job, Jen.
Thank you.
That's a good one.
That's like boobies.
Oh, look at you.
Look at that smile. Let's get out of here.
I
All
gotta pee
right,
now.
y'all. Peace.
Bye.
Yeah, you went straight through. Look at you, Jen. Are you changing on us?